Now, the second dimension that we have today with the new president, so it's an old thing, but now there is something new in our perceptions in the West, is that, in my own experience, very often, when you start speaking French like the French, or English like the British, or Dutch like the Dutch people, you may think that that's good. It's a sign of good integration. It depends the perception that you have. If the perception of you is you are the other, the more you speak like me, the more dangerous you are. Because it's a silent colonization. So that's for the perception of the people who are saying, okay, be careful because something is happening when you now speak Dutch like the Dutch, or English like the British, or French like the French. If you position your understanding that our society is a pluralistic society and the future is for all of us to come together, that's fine, that's all okay. But if the perception is that we are losing our identity, these people are the others changing our society, the more you speak that like me, the more you are dangerous. I experienced this so many times when I was talking about, for example, in France, about the secular system. I am saying, I don't have a problem with the secular, but let me be right with you. I'm talking about the right secular model, not the secular model promoted by the anti-religious mind. What I got is, be careful with this guy. Now they studied the point. Yes, we are studying. Yes, we know now there are many interpretations about the secular. So for some, the more you get what is needed to be a free citizen, the more you can be perceived as dangerous. And this has to do with the background. The background is, it's the other. It's not our religion. So all the people who are in this room, you might think and accept straight away that Islam is a European religion. And in fact it is. Islam is a European religion, period. Now if we say this, how in the future are we going to make it possible to have pluralism, many religions, and Islam accepted as all the other religions with no privilege but no discrimination? So this is what we are talking about, and this is why we have to come together. And to do this is we have to rely on facts to be able to say it's a European religion, not about perception. The perception is still the religion of the others. I'm a Swiss citizen invited by the minister, we have a very strange and complicated, by the way, you too, but in Switzerland we have a very complicated political system. And the Swiss president, he was just president for 1 year, invited the Swiss Muslims to come and to speak about the future of our country. He invited the Swiss Muslims, so his fellow citizens. 2 topics for the day of our discussion about the future of Egypt. Oh, Egypt, look at that. Switzerland. I'm still colonized. Anyway. The future of Switzerland. 2 topics. The first one is immigration. The second is security. You invite us. You have, I don't know how many Swiss Muslims. 300,000. Now it's part of the society. And the only thing that you are talking to me about migrations? I'm your fellow citizen. Get it? So this is the president inviting us. You may laugh, now look at so many gathering conferences that we have at the European level. 2 topics. Violence or radicalization, meaning security, in the field of security, and the other also has to do with the future of our society, migrations and refugees, and it's as if we have a problem understanding here that the perception is that we are fellow citizens and this is now us, what I called 15 years ago the need for a new we. That when I'm talking to you, whatever is your perception, I'm a European. So you have to come from your perception to the reality of the status here. And this is something which is important.